Hey guys, welcome back to Something Social Podcast. We're your hosts, the James Curls.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Nay.
And we hope you're ready to join our conversations about dating, relationships, love, and just general adulting.
For more content, event updates, or to contact us, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the James Curls.
And our podcast Instagram at Something Social JC.
Enjoy.
Bye. Hey y'all, welcome back.
Hey.
To Something Social with the James Curls. I don't know why every time I say something I gotta dance. And now the people who are listening on Anchor are gonna know what I look like when I say that every time. So yes, the answer is I'm always dancing. Trying to twerk something. We're trying obviously a new thing. She's a hater. We're trying a new thing where we are also video recording because why not?
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, it seems like a lot. So, and we definitely won't be editing this. So whatever happens today just happens. And you're just gonna have to laugh at our lives like we do.
Yeah, it's funny, not funny.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, this is new. All of our stuff will be uploaded onto YouTube if it's not already by the time you see this. Everybody who is listening on Anchor or Spotify or wherever y'all listening, whatever podcast platform you listen on,
Right.
Thank you for joining us again. And hey, why not listen to it there and also go back and watch it on YouTube?
Just watch it.
No, listen too. We need streams.
Just play it, but on silent.
Yeah. So, welcome to season 2.
Welcome back.
So since we're trying this new thing, bear with us because we're going to have some kinks. We finally got our intro, outro situation somewhat together, and we had to make it so that it's consistent across what we were trying to do.
Right.
Anyways, so season 2, let's talk a little bit about season 2.
Season 2, we are going to branch out a little bit. We're not just going to only talk about relationships because let's be real, we don't have one.
Which is how this whole thing started in the first place.
Yeah, so we will be talking more about, of course, we still include relationships, but also just different things like actual adulting, once we figure that out as well.
Yeah, we're not fully on that either. We don't know. So yeah.
That's all right. Our version of actual adulting.
Maybe we'll have some people on who adult. And then maybe they could like...
Special guests.
We are having special guests, and I'm really excited about those. As soon as we can like finish coordinating everybody and gathering freaking, lasso.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, yeah, it's hard to schedule with everything going on. But yes, special guests, mental health, all of that. We're going to include all of that. So that will be on season 2. We are not just going to be talking about men.
Yeah. I know, sad face, right?
But today we are going to talk about men. No.
Yeah, well, they're involved.
They are. We're talking about double standards.
Yeah, okay.
Because they totally exist in every aspect of life.
They do, and they're not fair. And it ain't always pretty. Sometimes it's pretty for us. And sometimes you have to be pretty. But double standards. So we started off with like looking up the definition of a double standard. So, that being said, a rule or principle which is unfairly applied in different ways to different people or groups.
Got it.
Get it, got it, good.
We know what it is, but you just want to make sure before we...
So we're on the same page. I mean,
right.
I guess we could have reached out and saw what some double standards were. Maybe we'll post that on our Something Social if you don't follow us. This is our... perfect plug.
Something social.
JC.
Something social JC.
Yeah, somebody else has Something Social, and I don't think she's doing anything with it. And she's registered in Florida, so we couldn't even grab it. But neither here nor there. Something Social JC, also the James Curls, if you're not following them already. Go ahead and do that. Yes. So let's name a few.
All right,
let's do it.
So jumping right in. Train of thoughts. Men versus women.
Explain that one. Did you just add that one?
No.
Oh, I probably put that in there. I don't know where I was going with that.
Our notes are trash.
No. I had something. Maybe it'll come to me later on. Let's go to another one.
Making generalizations?
I think that's what it was, but I should have.
What about it? We don't know. All right. We'll come back to that.
I wrote this a long time ago, and I probably wrote it while I was at work, and it came to me, and I had COVID hands. So when I have COVID hands, I just jot down.
By COVID hands, she doesn't mean she has COVID. She just means.
Oh yeah, no. I work with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I am a molecular
COVID
biologist,
samples.
and I test COVID.
Fun fact.
Yeah. So sometimes I'm not always able to write down everything I'm thinking. Anyways, neither here
All
nor
right,
there.
so we're gonna skip right over that and not edit it out because who has time for that? So we're gonna jump right into numbers, and by numbers we mean partners.
Yeah. So apparently, when a man has a lot of sexual partners, he's like praised.
Yeah, he's the man in the street.
Yeah, and that's not fair. As far as like sexual liberation is concerned,
Right.
I mean, I am a self-proclaimed prude, so that's not necessarily something that
Same.
that I'm gonna like really deal too much with. But they're praised, and women, when we or they, whomever, I mean, do you boo? Do you sis? Go
Yeah.
off. Whoever is out there living their best life, you know, it's as a matter of fact, there's a common myth that women are loose, like literally loose, when they have too many or have a lot of sexual
Men
partners.
made that up, obviously.
Men made that up because they don't know how vaginas work, obviously. 'Cause freaking everybody's sex life is trash also. But they're not actually like physically loose because it's a muscle. It's not. It doesn't work like that. They have whole babies and go back to normal anyways. But yeah,
men get the praise, women get stigmatized. It's like you get called names, you're a hoe, you're this, you're that, like. But I think in recent maybe years, I don't know if it's been years yet, but I think that women are more I think there is more of a sexual liberation amongst women.
like what is the slut walk?
Oh.
With Amber Rose.
Yeah.
And she's trying to like normalize like her sexuality. Yeah, because it's such taboo. Like the prime example is WAP. Prime. Let me tell you something. Cardi and freaking Meg got straight dragged about that song.
Did.
And we've been rapping about, oh my God, such terrible things.
Trina.
Such terrible things. Sorry, my computer went to sleep. And sorry for y'all listening. Whatever. But they not even just Trina, but like men will rap about like terrible things.
Oh yeah.
That they want to do to women, and nobody even freaking gives a crap. But then WAP comes out and everyone's like, oh my God, they're such terrible role models. It's like, who the heck said I wanted to raise your child?
And then they talked about Cardi B because she turned it off when her daughter walked in the room, and she's like, I don't want my daughter listening to this song.
Yeah,
like,
that's you letting your daughter listen. Anyway, it's just really funny, but also not. Anyway, so another one, being emotional. Oh, how men and baby boys, just males in general, are pretty much like emotionally beat up whenever they show any kind of like vulnerability. And then it like spills over into adulthood, and it just turns into like a big trash bag of things because then they are emotionally unavailable, and then they like project that on the people that they're dating. Or if they show emotion, they're soft, they're weak, whatever. But if they are too hard, then it's like, hello, can you be sensitive a little bit? Like.
But in that same token, baby boys are babied.
Yeah.
By their mother, so it's kind of weird. It's almost like no wonder they have so many issues. No.
Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, we have our own, but we ain't talking about
just thinking about them like growing up hearing like you can't cry, you gotta be soft. I mean, you gotta be tough, you can't be soft, all this, and then their mothers doing everything for them.
Yeah. I know people like that.
People doing everything for their mother, sister, wife, whoever.
I know people like that who have a brother at their home that they live with or lived with, and the brothers were baby. Mama ain't asked them to do nothing. They could just like walk in and like throw their socks on the kitchen counter, and mama don't say nothing. And then next thing you know, she be yelling at the daughter like, "Why is his socks up here?
Yep.
Clean the house. You ain't do the dishes. You know." And baby boy's just in the room playing video games. Whether he's older or younger, I've seen it both. We ain't got a problem because we're just sisters, and we we equally get fussed at.
As adults.
It doesn't end. Anyway, but yeah, that explains a lot about their emotional state by the time they're like full grown men, and their entitlement. That's another freaking episode. Let me take a sip of this wine.
But I think I read somewhere too when they were talking about how women try to protect them because they know going out into society, like especially black men, like going out into society, like the world doesn't really protect black men. And then as women, we're taught to fend for ourselves because going out into society, the world doesn't really protect women either. But we're taught like to stick up for ourselves. Meanwhile, they're like baby in the sun. Like, I love you.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. I'll take care of you. The world don't like black men. I mean, I really think, but this goes across race lines too, though. Because I have a Puerto Rican family in mind. White Puerto Rican family.
Okay.
Either way.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm not going to put that there.
I hope y'all can't hear our washer going.
Oh my God, it is loud. Anyway, just know that we're clean. We keep our panties clean around here.
I'm washing my clothes.
Anyway.
All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is
women claiming to be over-sexualized.
I saw a meme the other day that was talking about women saying that they didn't want to be over-sexualized by men or by, I guess people on the internet, I guess it would be. But they post over-sexualized videos. So like all these little TikTok challenges, don't get me wrong, I love them. I want to do them.
I do them, but y'all don't even know until I post it, because I might post that other one. I don't know. I'm not.
All right. Well, it's okay if you want to post it, you want to do it. That's all right. But don't say like.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my thing with this, because I'm over-sexualized. I'm over-sexualized like in general, but a lot of it comes from work, and these people do not have my social media.
They see that thanging though.
The wagon. They see that wagon. They do, but I'm wearing scrubs and polos and lab coats and goggles. Like
a booty.
But see, yeah, you can't. But they over-sexualize me. They over-sexualize the crap out of me, and I don't know what it is. I think it's just like a black woman thing, because like when I talk to my coworkers, they're like, "What? A white girl have an Asian girl?"
It could be a black woman thing.
Yeah, and even at my last job, they did the same thing.
But it is like I talked about this in a training for like children, like how black girls are over-sexualized from young.
Yeah.
And it's based on how we grow up, the things that we hear, Cardi B, like the music that we're listening to.
I think we also like mature physically faster than other races.
Or period. No, I'm just kidding.
Or period. That's the freaking cows, man. All these hormones.
No, but they talked about like the evolution of how girls are raised now. How black girls are raised. They're raised with more exposure to things. And she was talking about like how the music changed from like UNITY, Queen Latifah, I ain't know Joe, and then it went to like
touch that little dangly thing in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
Listen,
it like went from
Cardi rapped about that, and she is a married woman. She can get whatever little dangly thing.
And again, it goes back to the parenting, because these little kindergartners don't need no cell phones, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, because like we're adults listening to that music, like it's not really appropriate for children, but you know, whatever.
Most
But it
adults are
does
not
like
easily
kind of
influenced, so
sexualize them as they grow up.
yeah, because now they're like, wait, what happens if the little dangly thing is like what?
How
can I get that touched?
What touches that?
What touches that? How can I get it? Because Cardi said it's cool.
Oh my god.
And to be fair, Cardi's pretty cool. Anyway. Yeah, these TikTok challenges are really funny though. The
But I
busted
just
challenge.
think for that meme, I was just thinking more so on not complaining about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I still think people need to do what they want to do. You can post what you want to post. You
Right.
can do what you want to do. Be how cute you want to be. How sexy you want to be. Like, sometimes it makes
Don't
you
matter.
feel good, you know?
Yeah.
But just know that people, men and
It's
women,
just like
are gonna be.
the way you dress and stuff too. Like, you know how they talk about like victim shaming and stuff, but it's like, I mean, not saying that victims deserve to be treated any kind of way, but certain types of behavior, certain types of, you know,
Attract those type of
styles
people.
attract a certain
Oh,
caliber
I can't
of
even say
person.
that.
And not necessarily, I mean, if I go out there and I'm wearing Daisy Dukes and a doggone bralette, I'm not gonna attract my husband. Let's be honest. Or maybe I am, and we just both freaky or something.
These
I
hoes
don't
be
know.
winning. We need to do a whole segment on hotels. I mean,
She wants to do that. I need to listen to that album one more time before I'm comfortable.
I don't know
going
how
into
it's
it.
on repeat. Like, girl,
Sorry, I'm too busy listening to new music, like other new music.
that is.
I listened to it once. It was new when I listened to it.
Anyways, back to regular scheduled programming.
Height and appearance. We'll go into more depth with appearance, but height is really funny because it's just
What?
really funny.
Not liking short men.
Yeah, and vice versa, like the exact opposite. So like
Men not liking tall women.
dealing with a 6'6" person.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully by the time this comes out, that'll be past tense. He has a thing for short women. He's like, you're tiny. I can just row you around.
Is that a control thing?
I think it is. He's very like. That's okay. So he's very controlling in that sense. He's very like. Anyway, I think it's a control thing. They like short women. They think short women are adorable.
We are.
I mean, we are, but like, what about tall women need love too, and so do short men.
They do, but well, yeah.
I mean,
I posted one time, I remember it was years ago, I posted something on Twitter, I think, and I was just like, I can't date nobody under like 5'6" or something like
that is problematic in 2021.
I know, and then somebody who was a short man was like, that's probably why you haven't found your husband.
Why did I not know about the story? It's
And
hilarious.
I was like, probably.
And that's that on
And
that.
you know what? And that's that on that. But no, he seems like a really good dude. So, you know,
Do you remember
maybe
the
I
guy you
did miss
programmed? Is it the guy you programmed into your phone?
Oh my God.
Please
Short
tell that story.
John.
Please tell the story about Short John. Why
John-
are all John short? I know like 3 Short Johns.
I don't know, but so I had met this guy through two of my cousins knew him actually. I hope he never sees this.
He won't, child.
But anyway.
Your cousins will, but Short John won't.
Oh God.
And it doesn't matter because all Short Johns are going to be triggered by this story
But
because
listen,
all of Johns are short.
I hadn't seen him in a long time, and then I saw him at a party for my other cousins. And I was like, oh, what's up? We had not reconnected, but just like talking or whatever. And he was trying to get my number again. And then I was like, oh yeah, let me get your number. And he called I think I gave him my number. He called my phone and it came up as Short John. I would have never even remembered that I had him in there as Short John. And he saw it. I don't think he said anything though.
I don't think he did either, but I remember you.
Maybe there was
after
an
that
awkward
interaction,
chuckle,
you came
and
back
then-
to me and was like, "Let me just tell you what happened
We
because
were
I'm so
never to
ashamed."
speak again. He didn't even call me.
Freaking Short John, bro, that was funny.
I'm sorry, John. But I had to separate you from the other Johns.
They're all short. I'm just kidding. But there's a huge stigma on that
so
because
bad.
a lot of men get slept on. And I know a few
Yeah.
that are slept on because they're amazing, amazing men. And I don't know if that's the reason why. I wouldn't say that that's the reason
I
why,
wonder
but
if
there's...
do you think short men have a complex of dating taller women? I mean, tall men have an issue with dating taller women, so
yeah,
short men must. Except Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is doing his thing.
Yeah, I mean, I have dated one guy that was like eye level with me, and he just didn't want me to wear heels around him, and that was it. But to be fair, I was in the 10th grade, and I didn't wear heels.
Anywhere.
Oh, I'm lying. I wore heels.
Kitty heels.
They were kitty heels. But I did wear them because I thought I was really fly in high school. So, and then I fell downstairs, and that was a whole other thing. After that, I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this because it's not worth the embarrassment of falling downstairs carrying mounds of books. Anyways, but yeah.
In school?
Yeah.
Wow.
Me and Monica.
Turns out we don't know each other.
Yeah, she didn't know me before like 2006 or something like that, 2007.
And what about appearance? Pretty privilege?
Oh, we have we need to go into detail with the pretty privilege. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and go into detail with the pretty privilege. Because why not? But we're gonna have to come back to that one because that's a good one.
Which one?
The one in between pretty privilege and heightened appearance.
Where's pretty privilege?
Oh my God, pretty privilege right here.
Oh.
Being attractive versus unattractive. While we're on it.
I was looking at that. Okay.
While we're on it, first one, being hit on. If you hit on by somebody ugly, let's just be honest. You're gonna be like, no.
If somebody ugly hit on you, would you take it more offensively?
Yeah, I was just gonna say you almost get offended. You almost get offended. I will say that it does include approach.
Yeah, that's what, for me, it's all about.
It always seems like the most audacious people are the ones that are like, you know what?
Because they have nothing to lose.
They got nothing to lose, so they just like roll up on you like, you want this.
But
no, I don't. But no, I don't.
No. If your approach is okay, your appearance really doesn't matter. Not that I'm going to talk to you, but I'm not going to be like, oh, how dare you?
You know what I really love? When somebody tries to approach you, cute or not cute, appropriate or not appropriate, and you be like, no thanks, whatever, you turn them down, and they're like, well, you ain't cute anyway, I ain't want you anyway, and then they turn into like this demon. Or they hit you in the face with a wine bottle, like that story you sent me the other day.
And bite your eye out.
And bite your eye out.
Wild.
I've heard of people getting shot and stabbed.
Fellas, side note, learn how to be turned down. Every woman don't want y'all.
Every woman don't.
Every man don't want us. We know it.
Obviously.
Every woman don't want y'all.
Obviously.
If they say no, move on to the next. There's plenty. Y'all got plenty of options.
I know. We outnumber you. Y'all the ones should be choosy. What you mad at me for?
Embarrassed.
What if I got my own situation going on and now you want to hit me in the face with a bottle because I don't want to cheat on my man with you? Reasons we single, right? Reasons we single.
Oh, wow.
Okay, being hit on, professional settings.
Okay, so let me tell you something, okay? Body type matters in what you wear to work, and there's a stereotype. Not stereotype, double standard. We're on the wrong subject. There's a double standard for people that are a little bit more shapely and people that are not. There are certain things that I'm like, oh, I'm going to wear that to work. It could be leggings. It could be anything. Mm-hmm. And people around me in my circle would be like, no, you're not. Why would you wear that to work?
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, that looks inappropriate.
To my defense, we work in the school. It's very relaxed, especially this year because I run around. I need to really wear a tracksuit to work the way I be running around at school.
Oh, wow.
But so leggings aren't really that, inappropriate if I put an appropriate shirt on with it. And teachers wear leggings. But
unattractive teachers wear leggings.
We have different body types, so it's just different. Like, it just doesn't seem appropriate for one body type than the other. I don't know how to explain that.
I know how to explain it. The way I explain it is, I get freaking crap because I am always in a bathing suit. Because at one point in time, I actually did get out and go to the beach or go to the pool or whatever the case is.
It's cold now.
And I always and a pandemic, so I haven't, minus that whole little thing. But yeah, I don't really do as much right now as I used to, but I used to not even care about that kind of stuff, and I throw on a bathing suit, and then I'm taking pictures in my bathing suit because I work hard for my body, why not? And then freaking get judged because I was at one point frontline singing for a church, but then the pastor gets on there with a bathing suit and nobody says anything.
Because that thing was thanging.
Because I'm shaped different and because I look different, it turned into like a whole discussion about what's appropriate and what's inappropriate. And it's like, I'm literally watching one of my pastors wear a bathing suit. Why is nobody harassing her about this? Because we look very, very different in our swimsuits. And mine wasn't any more revealing. It's not like I was walking around in the thong. Right. Not like I had the ones with the little nipple covers. No, it was a bikini. As was hers.
Yeah, that's definitely a double standard. Because, yeah, it is.
That sucks. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do about these? Like, what can we do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, tell about Bendra. You and Bendra.
Me and Bendra, my friend, were at our job. I don't know what happened, but something came through this phones, like our desk phones, and was like, we're on like it wasn't called a code red. I don't know what, it was some sort of code for us to lock down or something. So I used to work in social services, so that was it could have been real. Like, I don't know. These parents used to come try to get us. So we ran into her boss's office, locked the door, but we were like kind of scared. So I was trying to come up with a plan. I'm like, Bendra, if this guy or whoever comes into this office, we have to like flash him or something.
Bendra is also attractive.
That was literally our plan. I was like, listen, we're going to flash him.
And you know, that would work. And that's the funny part.
We needed some sort of distraction. And I was like, we got to do what we got to do to get out of the situation. I don't want to die today.
I mean, that ain't gonna work with no Miss Swan head looking woman or something walking in there with a moo-moo.
It was a false alarm, so we didn't have to flash anybody, thank God. But it's good to know that plan. That plan always stuck in the back of my head for every code red situation. I don't care if I'm in school or not.
For sure. No, seriously. You gotta do what you got to do to survive. Sis, don't, you ain't judging about that one. The hot guy who turned into a model. He literally committed a crime. I saw a whole article.
Guy from prison?
Yeah, I saw a whole article of like, look at these fine mug shots. And it was mug shots of men and women who were attractive people and got arrested for committing a crime, which is illegal whether you cute or not. Yeah, arrested, took the mug shot, and went to freaking jail and or prison. And now they done got the doggone, I mean, I don't know, he probably served his whole sentence. I'm not sure. But as soon as he came out, he's like freaking multi-millionaire now because he's a model. And it's like, oh, your mugshot was just, oh my God. I mean, not saying that felons don't deserve, yeah, not to say they don't deserve a second chance, but they was trying to get this man out. It was like, how much to get this man out of prison?
He probably had a lot of pen pals. I think he left his wife too, didn't he?
He sure did. And that's why I'm mad.
Yikes.
I'm pretty sure he did. Look
yeah, she held him down that whole time.
Held him down. And just because he's cute, he's like, well, I don't need you no more because I'm cute. And I can actually get anyone I want now. Which he probably could have
not
anyway.
out committing any more crimes.
You know, they saw, I mean, like the freaking thing that I was telling you about, the video, this guy pulls off a ski mask and he's just like, what if I came up in your house and was about to rob you? And then he's like, looking all light skinned in the camera. And they had panned over to this one girl.
Still shoot you.
One girl was like, maybe to preserve your face, I'll shoot you in the chest instead of in the eyes, between the eyes. But you getting shot, you still coming up in my house just because you cute, whatever. And like, so funny.
That's the same thing like harassment,
so
like
audacious.
being harassed by somebody that's attractive versus not attractive.
Yes.
Not really harassed, but like you said, approached, I guess.
Yeah.
Harassment, if you're harassing me, it's harassment.
It's harassment.
I don't care if
but
you're cute.
If you're cute, they tend to not take it as harassment.
They think it like flirting.
Yeah, it's like, where's the line between flirting and harassment if the person, depending on the degree of attractiveness. So if I'm married and you're still attractive.
I told you to stop.
I know the line. But then again, I've never been harassed by anybody attractive. Only unattractive people. What? I'm worried. What was that? Oh, yeah. Ooh, rape. Men versus women. Women rape men. They do.
Women are very aggressive these days.
They are.
Like, you're talking about with somebody that you know that said that he gets like groped out in public, like when he's working and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They do.
This dude I know that he wasn't like a bouncer, but he was working at a club, and he's very tall and handsome. And
But
he need to go. He was talking about how he was actually like sexually assaulted by women, and he had footage of how, and he sent me, and he was like, I remember my friend recording me. Here's the recording. Look at this freaking ish. Women was just like all up on him, dancing all up on him and stuff, and he was just like, please. He was like, this is inappropriate. I'm literally at work. It's not even like I'm a bystander.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't like touch them, like, cause then you move them, and then they're like,
yeah, then it's a problem. Yeah.
So he's just like, what do I do? But like, women walk up and grab what they want to grab. He's like, they just grab, they just reach around and wrench it off.
But you know, the problem is it's probably underreporting by men.
Well, because they're getting clowned by their friends. It's like, are you really reporting that? A woman just like grabbed you?
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's underreporting.
Mm-hmm. And also, they probably are ashamed. It's like, I should be a man and like assert my manhood and like be like, get off of me, whatever the case is. I don't know.
Or get on me. In men's case, they probably like, why do I feel bad for not wanting her to touch me?
Yeah, I remember on Brilliant Idiots. Have you gotten there yet?
No.
Andrew Schultz talked about when he got raped, and he's
No.
like, I got raped, and Charlamagne was like, yeah, that was. He described the whole thing, and Charlamagne was like, yeah, you got raped, bro. And he's like, but like I can't say anything about it, so whatever.
Oh my god.
But the minute a woman's like, oh my god, this, I was uncomfortable, everybody's like, this man must go to jail. And it don't even half the time be true, or not half the time, but sometimes it don't even be true, but nobody even knows.
Report it.
Women report it.
Women report it more.
Whether
I think
it happened
men
or not.
reported it
That's a
more
sad thing.
then I think maybe it would be
A little more
all it takes is one person to come forward and just be like, look, this is what's happening is not okay. Because it's not okay.
You know that ego gonna be like,
yeah, but that's not okay. You
It's
can't
not okay.
do that.
it's not okay. But like domestic allegations and stuff like that, same thing. It's your word against a woman, and the woman is always, not always, but usually gonna prevail unless there's some sort of like physical evidence showing otherwise. If you don't have evidence that you didn't commit this crime, rape this person, beat this woman, whatever, it's just assumed that the woman is telling the truth, which believe all women for the most part. But I mean,
Not all women.
not all women. Sorry, that's a sad. That went down a dark hole, and I'm sorry if anyone was triggered by that, myself included.
Genuinely.
Yeah, no, seriously. So hair is another double standard.
Hair.
We women got to like, or even men too. It'd be like, oh, he got them waves.
Or locks. Like men with locks.
Our baby gonna have good hair. Cause he mixed and he got them waves.
I'm talking about how you wear it. Like how you wear your hair in the workplace. Like for instance, if my hair was bright red and I went to work with bright red hair, I would be looked at differently than somebody that doesn't look like me with bright red hair.
Correct. Someone who looks like me with bright red hair. So that's also colorism. We got that in there too.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about white people. I mean, I guess, but I'm just saying, like, if there was, like, if a white person came to work with bright red hair, it would be nothing.
Yeah.
But if I came to work with bright red hair, it would be like,
your hair's ghetto, ma'am. Can you tone it down just a bit?
I mean, they had a freaking law passed to allow natural hair in the workplace. Like, why?
I know. I said, you know what? My next interview I go to, I'm looking just the freak like this. I'm gonna walk up in there and be like,
because I'll be wearing a bun in my interviews.
Well, maybe I'll pat it down and make it even, but I'm wearing my hair.
Just wake up and go, girl.
Because with my job that I just got, I was like, oh, should I bun it? And then I like freaked out last minute and bunned it. And then I regretted it the next day. I was like, F these people. They either want my talents or they don't want my talents. And yet they better be lucky I wasn't licensed.
And dealing with this guy is talent, so.
Now that I'm licensed, forget it. Because I got the credentials now.
She ain't going nowhere. Testing COVID. COVID's never going anywhere, so she's not going anywhere.
Who said I'm staying at that company testing code? You know how many people tested COVID? And I can operate the clean rooms for Pfizer. Holla at me, Pfizer.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, but seriously, like even, you know, just in the workplace, it's just different. Like, you know, I wear my hair in a bun all the time because I'm lazy, but
fair.
When you do wear it out, there is like an issue with, like, people have with wearing your hair out.
Sometimes people tell you look like freaking Sarah from Land Before Time. You know.
Hopefully we have viewers that are 30 and up because they are not going to know that movie.
Well, this person wasn't 30.
Oh.
She knew Land Before Time.
I thought she said
20
Baby
something.
Bob.
She said Sarah, like a triceratops. Did you know that's where she got her name from?
Yeah, we figured that out before, yeah.
Yeah, but I said Baby Bop in my blog, selflowmo.me.
This ain't nothing but a plug to her.
I said Baby Bop because it was just easier because people who are under 30 probably don't know it. But she knew who it was, and she said that I look like a triceratops because I had my hair in Grecian braids. I was like, okay, microaggression.
But it was not a. Did you address it?
What do you mean?
Say something to her?
No.
Unaddressed microaggressions.
How do you address that? It's like, you're microaggressing me.
That was a microaggression.
She's gonna be like, what's up?
Google it.
I need to.
That's
It's a whole discussion that I don't feel like even like. I'm just like.
No, you say that and walk away. Or punch her in her face.
I like that one. I like that one. But I mean, if I punched everybody in the face who microaggressed me, if that's a word, it's not. I would never have work again because I'd have a felony. Anyway.
Here's one. How come men can show their nipples and women can't?
Women can show their nipples. They just gonna get judged.
They're gonna get judged, even if they're feeding their baby.
It's to the point where I take nipples out of photos. I hate my nipples in photos.
But you're talking about through a shirt.
Through a shirt or anything. You know what kind of attention that attracts through a shirt? Girl. Get them nipples out of here. I don't know. When you
Nipples have a purpose.
all nipples matter, really. Colorism, light skin versus dark skin. We already know that drill. You go to Brazil, you go to India, you go to freaking Dominican Republic, you go to Florida, you go to doggone anywhere. You go to freaking the Asian countries.
Figure out how
you go
to
to
spread
China.
Worldwide spread that white is right. Like, I just can't.
Let me tell you something. White people are the most ingenious people ever, because they have convinced a whole planet. They've convinced a whole planet that the lighter you are, we got people bleaching their life out here.
Knuckles be dark. Stop bleaching. Stop the bleaching.
It's sad. But everywhere is on the same accord. It's like, ooh, you're dark skinned. Sorry. I'm gonna cast you down into the poor system.
She applied for. I was talking to her about being a counselor at a school and applying and working for somebody that's black, like a black woman. And she said that when she applied for her job, the black woman, I think her boss is like, she must be like light skinned. I don't know what she looks like, but my friend is dark skinned, very dark. So she went to her interview, and the lady that was the boss, the principal that was interviewing her said, I don't know how you're going to be received by our population because of her skin color. Because she looking at her like, we black, both of us black. Like, what you mean? But she was talking about because her skin was darker. She hired her, and they still have issues. But she said she never, but probably because she could never get that out of her head. Like, this lady really didn't want to hire me.
Yeah.
And like, whatever. But colorism is real.
I guess that goes the same Triceratops girl was talking about a name, and her name is very Middle Eastern, very. But she's like, yeah, there's some. She's white passing though. She's mostly white, but her last name is not, and mine is. So, but and first name.
Owners.
Yeah, thanks, slave owners. she was like, oh yeah, there's certain things, certain people that, you know, you want to be careful who you hire and stuff like that if they have certain types of names, because, and she tried to tie it into, oh yeah, well, I worked in customer service, and people, like, when you're trying to get people in and out, they're constantly trying to make conversation, like, oh, where are you from, blah, blah, blah. I was like, that is not why you said that. And you better tread the F lightly, because my name might be white, but everybody I know and related to is not white, okay? My name is white passing. Her name is not white passing.
Not at all.
Not the first one or the second. Mine is. My middle name is French. First name is very white.
Listen, they knew I was going to come out lighter, and I need to
assert your blackness. Yes. And they knew I was going to come out darker, and they were like, let me make her life that much easier. Let me make her life that much easier and name her something white, because this one, I feel it in my womb. This one's going to be a chocolate drop. I feel it. That's what happened. That had to be what happened. Anyway, parenthood.
Dads, you're supposed to be a parent.
And you know what? A lot of them know that. I think the outside people probably are like, oh my God, you're actually like, you're changing a diaper.
Yeah. And that's sad. That's sad for society, because
really
why is it that we're shocked that a man is changing a diaper?
It's like, he's supposed to. That's 50% his child.
Yeah, so.
As a matter of fact, I birthed him. You change all the diapers. That thing was boo-booing in here. You don't think he was boo-booing in here? He was boo-booing in here. I changed the diapers internally. Do that.
No, but men are praised more for their fatherhood. I got apple juice.
Is that apple juice? She is cheating. She's cheating.
I got things to do after this.
That's apple juice. Where did apple juice?
Ain't no more. I took it out.
That was apple juice.
It wasn't apple juice. It was
the sparkling. And you poured me. I was wondering why you were so insistent on giving me that glass in your left hand or right hand, whichever hand you handed it from.
I thought you knew.
This is Riesling. I thought you were joking. You said, "Oh yeah, we can smell apple juice." I'm out of apple juice. I'm like, she down. She ain't got work in the morning, child. What? Oh my God. Anyway.
Ooh.
Neither here nor there. Yeah.
No, but men should not be praised for, being a father. I think it's women should be praised, actually, or equal the praise. How about that? Equal it up. Give the women the praise.
Yeah, everybody is 100 times more likely to mom shame. Dads can literally have their child on video, like hanging by one leg, and a mom feeds her child like, their first birthday cake, and they're like, frosting has food coloring. You're not supposed to be feeding your baby food coloring. And meanwhile, dad's just trying to like not lose the child in the house. It's like, what the heck? But also when they're out just single dadding.
Mm-hmm. I'll admit I do that too. I'll be like, oh, look at this dad and his
I think
children.
what happened is we don't see it enough.
That's what I'm saying. Why it's sad for society, because it's like, we're so shocked by it because it's not a norm.
It's literally 2021. How is that not a thing?
I think it is more so now.
Yeah, but we're still
in
like,
some communities.
Well, he's got the baby all by himself. How does he know how to keep somebody alive? That's cute.
The moms be stressing out though. They be like, oh, dad's home with the baby.
Seriously. As they should. Babies, you ever watch Funniest Videos? Them babies be like flying around the house like they be doing weird stuff. Anyway,
so here are a few other ones. Men are angry, women are crazy. Same, let's say it's the same incident. Men are angry, women are crazy.
I.e. Serena Williams when she flipped out on that ref or whatever you call them on a tennis match, and she fussed them out. And they were like, "Oh, you're getting a fine, you're getting disqualified, you're getting blah, blah, blah." And they gave her like this huge slap on the wrist. And in the meantime, men do it all the time. Get away with it.
They do. Sometimes they get fined though.
Sometimes.
Men are assertive. Women are witches.
With a B. A witch with a B. That's real life.
Yeah.
Especially in like boss settings. If you ever have a female manager, like, oh, she's such a freaking see you next Tuesday. And then, oh no, I call him a man, I see you next Tuesday too if he try me. To his face.
Yeah, I mean, in some instances, but in many times, men will be seen as assertive in like, especially like the business setting.
And then women are hard to work with.
Yeah, women are hard to work with, hard to deal with because we are not put in our place.
So sorry.
And then I think we talked about this in one of our older podcasts too, but just that Black women are aggravating and annoying, but Latin women are crazy in a cuter type way. When really we're all crazy.
Literally a conversation with some old coworkers that were like, yeah, we just don't feel like dealing with like the attitude situation. I'm like, okay, well, what about when Latino women like pop off?
Push your windows out your car.
He's like, oh, but they're just crazy though. Like, but they're just crazy. They'll just like stab you or something. And I'm like, okay, so it would be better.
We had
to
this
stab
whole
you.
conversation with our daddy about why Black men don't want to date Black women, and it was just wild.
Yeah, it went left. I was like, all right, no respect for you either. Okay, cool.
I mean, it was just like offensive, but I mean,
it was just
giving
offensive,
us the Black man's point of view.
Yeah.
So I mean, naturally, we would have been offended.
And that's what we asked for.
They don't want us, so
again,
we got what we asked for.
Yeah. What's the tip, name?
All right, so just the tip: stop judging every single thing that people do.
Seriously. That's how all these come about.
The only way to avoid double standards.
That's literally how all this comes about.
Yeah. Just mind your business.
Because people are just like judging like everything that people are doing.
So when I post my silhouette challenge, I don't want to see no slick comments. No, I'm just kidding.
You're going to see some comments.
I'm not posting that. Are you kidding me?
Did you do it?
No.
Oh, I was like, wait, let me see.
I didn't.
Great.
I did not see one.
See that.
But they are hot, I will say.
They are really hot.
I mean,
I am all the F for sexual liberation. So I'm like, yes, post that. I'll repost everybody else.
That attention. Some people actually want it. So, I mean, again, whatever works for you. I'm not here to judge.
I love it. Go off, sis, and send it to me. I'll repost it. I don't have balls enough to post mine. So
I was just about to say, that's what she...
Let me just live through everybody else posting their stuff.
Own.
Now mine's too hot for the internet.
It was good though.
Too hot for... Oh, thanks.
It was good.
I have to cut the end out though because you see a little too much going on. But...
So she just sent it to me.
Yeah. It's my boo. Send it to my boo. Everybody send it to your boos. Mine is her.
We're so awkward.
Anyway.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. This is our first video. Next time you see us, I might not have on a blouse. Just gonna throw that out there. This was just too much.
It's too much.
And for us to keep it up and try to do this like...
Y'all just gonna have to get the realness.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that if y'all are.
I mean,
and even if y'all are not, I'm still okay with it.
Yeah, because we can't judge every single thing that people do.
Didn't we just tell y'all to tip? Pay attention. Lord.
All right, y'all.
See y'all later.
Peace out.
Thanks for joining us.
Remember, feel free to slide in our DMs with topics or questions you'd like to chat about.
It goes down in that DM.
Hey.
It goes down in
Hey.
that DM.
Hey.
It go down. Sorry. Your support really means a lot to us.
Next time.
Bye, y'all.